Okay, this is the second video of my garden, and it's been about 2.5 weeks since my last posting, and I've been doing a lot of reading, looking at YouTube videos, trying to get an idea of what I'm doing and learn more about what I should be doing and what things mean. This is my tomato plant. It is a patio tomato plant, and I've got 4 tomatoes on it. They're looking really nice here, nice green tomatoes. And I've got a couple of more that are under here, if I can move the leaf. And one thing that I did find out that you are supposed to, for my last one, I saw that you're supposed to trim the bottom, and someone confirmed to me, yes, trimming does do the plant good as far as yielding fruit. And so I'll try that out and do a little trimming. But there's something that I was reading. They said determinate versus indeterminate as to which one you need to do the trimming. This one is a determinate plant, so I have to remember, go back and figure out, is this the one I trim or is this the one I just leave alone? I can't remember. I've done so much reading. Here's another tomato plant, and this one I don't know what kind it is. It's just a tomato plant that I got. And I'm thinking I might have to do something. I wanted to put like a cage or something around it, but it might be too late for that. For this one, I was reading somewhere it said I could damage the roots. So that's this one. There's no fruit on it. This one is my cucumber plant, and let me come around here because it is really. I started off with a trellis, but I hadn't gotten a chance to really build it up like I should, and I had gotten some more supplies, string and wood to make a trellis, and I just haven't had the time to make it. But I don't know if it's too late to do anything, but this cucumber is just taking over here, just vining all out, growing all over everything. So I'm going to have to do something fast. And it is producing a little bit of stuff up under here. Let's see, where's my flowers? I think they're actually off in here. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be kind of difficult to see. Oh, there we go. There's one right there, and then I've got another one there. So we'll see. I did read somewhere where they said if you can have a cucumber plant for a while and it will look like it's not doing anything, and then overnight all of a sudden you start having cucumbers, so that's a possibility there. This one is my pepper plant, and this one is a bell pepper. It's a golden wonder, and nothing is happening. And there is a very interesting friend or foe, I do not know. I don't know if you need to be in here or not. You look like you're eating my stuff. I don't know. Well, it looks like it's 2 of them. I don't know. I'll have to find out if they need to be in my garden. I want some bees, though, to help pollinate this stuff. This one's not producing any. I don't have any bell peppers on it yet. This one here is a peppercini pepper. It is the one that I bought that already had a pepper on it. Up under here, let's see if you can see it. It's growing a little bit, but actually it's producing a couple of more. It looks like there's one right here. You can see it. It's growing. It's got some little buds on it. And then this one right here is my whopper pepper. It's supposed to grow into a red pepper. So it's been, I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like it's been the same size for a little while. Maybe I got spoiled at the beginning and I saw that it started growing. But I'm beginning to see all kinds of critters in here, and I think I see a worm or something. I'm not sure if I really want you on my plant. I'm just not sure. And then over here, I've got my 2 zucchini plants that are coming along. And I did grow zucchini last year, zucchini squash. And I know just from experience that once it gets going, it really gets going. So I'll be patient on that, on these 2. And these 2 I planted later than a lot of these other plants anyway. This one is my okra plant, and I am just too excited about okra. I love okra, and just growing it, just remembering both of my grandmothers grew okra. And I had some other great-grandmothers and great-aunts that grew okra. So I'm really excited. If I can get this okra plant to produce a lot of okra, I will be so happy. And it's actually, I've seen a few up under here. So I've got one right there. Ooh, there's a baby okra. I've got one there. And there was another one. Oh, there's one right here. It's a little one, but it looks like something. I'll be getting to it. So that's my okra. This one is my basil. Now this basil, I'm not sure what this means. The basil is looking good, the leaves down here, but it's beginning to flower up at the top. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that, or if it means if that's just time for me to start harvesting, or I need to start clipping that off. But I'll do a little reading to find out what I need to do with that, the basil. And then over here, pass over my tomato. I already talked about that one. But over here, my herb garden. This one, my thyme. I actually already used some of the thyme. I was making some Brussels sprouts, and I was trying to think of what could I season my Brussels sprouts with that I roasted in the oven. And I did a little salt and lemon juice and put a little thyme in there, and it was delicious. Tasted so good. And this is my peppermint. So it's growing. Trying to do something over here, but the peppermint still looking good, still smelling good. Now my cilantro. Okay, so this is what I found out about my poor little cilantro plant. See all these flowers up here? That's not supposed to be happening. Well, it happens when I think the term they use is it'll bolt. So my cilantro's been bolting for a while. I thought it was just growing real nicely, but it's bolting, which means that really it's too hot. This is actually, I found out later that it's I guess a cooler weather herb to grow, or it needs to grow in cooler weather. But it's at the point now where it's producing seed. So I guess it feels like it's at the end of its life, circle of life, and now it's in reproduction mode now, and getting different. And there's a dog over here now. There's somebody calling their dog. But yeah, it's at the end of the life, and it's seeding now. So I don't want to pluck it out of there. I'll read up to see what do you do when it bolts. What do you do? But that's it. That's the end of this. And I hear the dog coming over here that's got loose in our yard. But that's about it. And there we go, my garden. And there's the dog in my yard. Alrighty then. That's it.